End of the day, it's the end of the day, and by now, a number of things may have happened, should have happened, or is happening now. One, you enjoyed the day. Two, we all have been happy to make another Christmas. That was my feeling. I made another Christmas, and first and foremost, we're celebrating. This is the day they gave it, but we're celebrating the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And for that, we say happy birthday, and we say Merry Christmas, in connection with His birth. Now, I told my daughter I wanted to do a reflection of the day. There are people who worked for all day long in the kitchen to prepare a wonderful meal so that her or his family could enjoy. And to you, my hats my hat is off to the culinary genius. Just I should put an S on that are right now laid out in the bed because everybody is full and happy. And my hat is off to the parents or parent or godparent and grandparents and great grandparents and friends and family that made sure that some child got up this morning with some joy. My hat is off to you. It takes a lot. I am a mother, and I was a mother at the time. I was a married mother, and had help, and then I was a single parent after a divorce, and I know what it's like on both sides of the fence. It doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing, but it's just the pressure of making sure that a child wakes up on Christmas morning. So for all the children that got up and have you ever had this happen? Wait a minute. You ever got the child the object that the child wanted, and they go and play with the box? The box is included in the thing. That is so funny to me. Well, kids would love boxes, and so for whatever child I'm talking about, enjoy the box and the toy that the box came in. In the meantime, in between time, we had a number of senior citizens that were may have been by themselves, but I saw on where somewhere on YouTube, I think I saw on YouTube where people went to the senior citizens' homes and sang Christmas carols and brought food to them and brought them good wishes and exchanged gifts. And I'm so proud of what we do as people, as humans, the human side of us, to make sure that someone had a good feeling today. And then what about yourself? What have you done? What did you do for yourself today? Did you say were you under any kind of pressure to get things done? I want you to know you don't put yourself in that light, or don't put yourself in that kind of pressure. I hope you didn't do that. Besides the fact that I know that people will come to your house and you all had to get the food ready. That's a different thing. But sometimes we put ourselves through undue pressure. I'm guilty of all the things that I'm talking about. And I also want to talk about the joy of just being with family. I'm enjoying being with family. Family is everything. And you'll remember today. You remember who came by. You remember who called. You remember who texted. You will remember who sent you a message. I like all the text messages going off. Ding, 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 ding. Well, you used to didn't do that. I think I maybe gotten 3 cards for Christmas. I didn't send any this year. Sometimes I send a card. I don't know people's addresses. It's just too much. It's too much. When I can just send you a text and I know you're going to get it. And I look for my text. I look for my text or my email or some kind of little emoji. I think it's fun, but some people don't like that. It's still letting you know that I'm thinking about you. I thought about you today, and I think that's important that we're reaching out and touching each other through whatever the technology is. The technology changes. It used to be you used to just take each other baskets or take somebody some food or something you canned back in the day, and then you would get on the party line and talk to everybody who was on the party line. There's many people don't know what I'm talking about right now. And then maybe you would send greeting cards. That went on a long time. The greeting cards, and then you start sending texts to one another, and you still call one another. But my whole thing, as long as you reach out, have some kind of communication, that's the plus. That's the plus thing. So it's the end of the day, and so tomorrow is the 26th. You heard me say through all my shows that the 26th is coming. So not only is December 26th already somewhere, it's December 26th in the world. December 26th is coming. And so is 2026. And my daughter reminded me that we need to talk about what does that mean and what do we need to do. We need to have a plan. You got to have a plan, people. You see that plans are being made for you. You do not want plans made for you. That's the number one. Number one, don't let anybody else make plans for you. You make plans for yourself. God has plans for you. Somewhere in that Jeremiah, where's Wayne McMillan? He's always getting on me about not getting my verses right. But somewhere in that Jeremiah piece, he said he had plans for you before you were born. Well, if the Lord has plans for you before you were born, then you know he's whispered some things in your ear. He's told you some things. He said some things to you. And you didn't hear him in 25. You didn't hear him in 24. You didn't hear him in 22. But baby, you better hear him in 26 because they are planning, 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 planning. They're planning for us in 26. They're coming for us in 26. I know that. And what I'm asking you to do is to be ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Many of you heard me talk about Joshua Giles. Then go back and look at some of Joshua Giles on YouTube or Facebook and hear some of the things that he has said that have been on point, and they have come true. And then listen to what he's now and get ready. Get your plans ready. Get your food. Think about your food consumption. Think about what's going on with the food. Think about your health, your self-care, the love of family, what's happening with the funding and the money. The penny disappeared. What else is going to disappear? Are we going to be able to use our 401, the 401ks? Are they still in existence? Do they have any meaning to them? Just that. Let's have some kind of fiduciary planning for 2026, health planning for 2026, family planning for 2026. I heard Joshua Giles talk about the internet. I don't know about you. Let me just put a pin in that. I don't know about you, but we've had a number of days that there've been blackouts and internet hasn't worked. And so I'm recommending people. I don't have mine yet, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to get it soon. And that's that solar powered package. I don't know. I've seen it on TikTok. I don't get any money for anything I'm talking about tonight, but I'm looking at a solar powered something that will, when the internet goes down or electricity goes down, you can plug this thing in because it's been gathering sun from the solar. Solar from the sun. I just think it's important that we stay on top of of what's it, war, rumors and rumors of wars. We stay on top of what the Joshua Giles of the world, what they're saying. We pay close attention to the small print. I had a friend named Larry Vaughn. He worked with the city of Atlanta. Everybody knew Larry Vaughn. And one time Larry Vaughn said this to me, and I'm glad he did because I've never forgotten it. The late Larry Vaughn said, big print will give it to you, and small print will take it away. Let me say it again for the people in the back. Big print will give it to you, but small print will take it away. We have to pay attention to the small print, that's not said. It's a lot of noise coming from different parts of the government, and it's loud and it's over the top. But we all know that underneath that noise, there's some other things going on that we don't know, but we know there's all that glitters is not gold, and everything that appears to be one way, we've already seen that it's another way. Changes are coming in such a way that we may not even recognize our own country if we keep going at the rate we're going. And so what is it we need to do? We need preparation. It's something about what preparation and opportunity equals success. When preparation and opportunity meet, it equals success. So I've been saying to you, and I'm asking you now, I'm asking you, the 26th tomorrow, when you finishing up the last of the turkey, or the last of the ham, or the last of the visitors who came to your home, Think about what you're going to do in 2026. Have fun to the end of the year if that's what your plans are. If you're traveling, if you, like I said, if you have people in, you want to be able to take that moment to sit down with a pen and paper or a computer and outline your goals. But baby, let me tell you something. It's coming, and I need you to think about it. And what I need you to think about a lot is AI. AI is here to stay. Quit turning up your nose to AI. Let you use it, it doesn't use you. You find out what you need to do to make AI work for you. And if you really want to know my daughter, Evelyn Sanders Swafford, you can look for her on YouTube. And she has workshops and she has prompts and all the things that you need in her stand store or in her school unit to help you with AI. People, I'm going to say it to you again. You have seen Evelyn and I have we have a video where I talk about I have my own chat bot, and you know I'm 83 years old, and you know I'm deep into the AI, and I'm deep into it because I don't want it to surprise me as a senior citizen. I do not want it to handle me as a senior citizen. I don't want to be caught up in something that I don't know what's going on because I understand how to use AI. Not me. No, ma'am. No, sir. God has blessed me with just the curiosity, if nothing else, is to find out what this AI is all about. So let's go back over what I would like for you to do. One, I want you to make some plans. I want you to take time and look at what is going to happen. What do you want to see happen to you in 2026? What would you like your family at the end of the year? What would you like to say you have accomplished in 2026? And I keep saying to you, why I keep saying that? Because plans are being made for you, and you don't want people to be making plans for you when you can make your own plans. And I'm stressing over this a little bit because I know that people are not paying any attention because we're in a season of celebration right now because we are in the season of um, of the holiday. But baby, don't you know? Just take a little bit of the drink a little bit of the joy, drink a little bit of the enthusiasm and the euphoria of being in a holiday. But keep your eyes on the prize. They got something for you in 2026. And I don't want any surprises for the people who watch A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. I do not want that. I want you to be prepared. And how do you do that? One, I say take pen to paper and make some specific goals, not not general goals, but specific goals. Because when you specify and outline that goal right down to every little bit, it has more of a chance to manifest itself and to actually come forward because you have done the detailed work involved in that goal. To have a general goal of feeling better, okay, that's great. But then I need to be specific about that goal. What does it take? Does it take exercise? Does it take going back to the doctor? What is the health plan? I mean, you just good to have something general, but you need specific right now. If I were you, I'll be thinking about my fiduciary goals and my health goals. Those two goals are number one and two equally for 2026 because you're going to need your health and you're going to need your finances for what they got planned for us. You see the food is going sky high. You, for that matter, we don't know what's going to happen with the not only the food going sky high, but other costs. I think the electrical bills are going to go sky high. I there's going to be an escalation, and then also so when I talk about that, you just need to do that before I go to that escalation of not having the lights, gas, water, and phone. So lights, gas, water, and phone. We need to prepare for that. And one of the things I said was to get some kind of unit or something that is connected to the solar panel or solar. You can buy small versions of it. You don't have to go all out and do the $10,000 on your roof if you can. If you can afford it. But there are smaller units of things you can buy to get prepared. So I would say get you some solar or something to keep your unit going, because how are we going to communicate one another? I think personally, this non-communication, if some of us can communicate, but all of us can't communicate, there's power in that. There's a power there. It reminds me of Juneteenth, why we have Juneteenth, because one part of the country knew that the slaves had been freed, but the other part of the country didn't. That's a communication problem to me. It took them a while. It told them, or it took them a while to get there, or they decided they weren't going to tell them because they need to get another year in. Well, I'm saying to you, I don't want to line it up to enslave people, but I got to line it up where if one part of the country knows one thing and another part of the country knows another thing, divide and conquer. That's always been the art of war. That is, we know that's number one in the book, The Art of War, is divide and conquer. And so if you don't have communication on one side of the country, but you have communication on the other side of the country, and that side of the country is being told one thing, and you don't know what's going on this side. I mean, I just could see manipulation of electrical or network or communication being an asset to those people who have moved away from what we call the democracy of the United States of America. And so I'm asking everyone to just get ready, make you some plans, and also make you some self-care plans. Some I love me some me plans. I love me some somebody plans. Because people still fall in love and people still marrying. Let me just give a shout out to Christian Smothers. He was one of my students, brilliant young man. He is the one that pulled the cover off of Pope, the present Pope was Leo, that he was black. They never called him the Black Pope, although Mr. Smothers and his genealogy of business was able to uncover the fact that his family had come to Chicago area and passed for white, but they had been mulatto and they'd been black all that time. But the family said, hey, we're going to change our lifestyle and we're going to pass for white. I need for you all to know, and we know as African Americans, that there are some more folk out there passing for white. We know that. We know that. But I'm digressing because I'm talking about Christian Smothers, and he and his wife just got married. So it's a shout out to people still marrying and having fun and getting engaged and having babies. And life is going on. People having fun. They're going out having dinner. They're going skating. They're having parties. They're having birthday parties. They're having events. Life is still going on, and I'm glad of that. I'm very proud of the fact we're still moving, doing something in America. By the same time, in between time, I need for us to pay attention to the peripheral, to what's going on the edge, to make sure that the Trojan horse is not coming to you, baby. I want to talk to you. Make sure that the Trojan horse is not coming. And those of you who know the Trojan horse story know that the beautiful horse rode up, and it was beautiful, and nobody knew what it was, and they were all looking at how well carved it was, and the ornaments, and shiny, bright, all the glitters is not gold, just glitter, glitter, glitter. And when it opened up, the soldiers came out and destroyed everybody. Baby, don't let a Trojan horse slip up on you. Don't let a Trojan horse slip up on you at 26. Be careful who you allow in your midst. So I've given hopefully a number of suggestions for you to look at. One, make the plans, pen to paper. Just make you some plans, fiduciary and health plans and family plans, and then think about what still enjoy your life, still in your regular plans that you have with your family and friends. Find enjoyment in the self-care and the self-love, and pay attention to what's going on in the bigger picture, what the news is not saying, and make preparations for not having access to communications at the level that we're used to having. I don't know what that is. The only thing I know is solar. I'm not sure what else I can recommend, but I recommend you looking at what you might need, a walkie-talkie or some signal or whatever you may need for you and your family, and you come up with But definitely tomorrow is the 26th. I told you the 26th is coming. The stores will be open. Life goes on. And then 2026 is around the corner. Get ready, get ready, get ready. I thank you for a slice of life. I do. And I pray that you close out this year with joy, love in your heart, love for God's people. I do love God's people. I do. That has been a fault, maybe, of mine. And you say, well, Jordan, how can you say that? Because I've trusted people and loved people, and I don't want to see any harm come to people. I want you to have whatever it is you want, whatever it is that makes you feel, like somebody, whatever your somebodyness is, And I look forward to 2026. I have my own plans. I talked to the Lord about them, and we're going to be off and roll. We're off and running. We're off and running now. I took today as the only day that I took not working on it. But when tomorrow, the 26th comes, baby, I'm already in 2026. When the Jewish calendar started, 50, is it 5086? Well, I mean, I had the numbers right, 8650. I don't know, whatever I know when they said it was the 26th with them, I went on and said it's the 26th with me. All right, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I can sit here and talk all night, but people are busy. People are tired. People are doing other things. People had a long day. They don't feel like listening to Georgianne tonight, and it's okay. I'm okay. I would do this. I do it for free. No, I don't get any money. I know you all are worried about she getting money. No, I'm not getting any money. No, I'm not. And if when I do, you'll be the first to know. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm still gonna do this because it brings me joy knowing that some person, just one person. I thank the one person that's listening and talking and staying with me tonight. I thank you, and may God continue to bless you and keep you. And we say all this in Jesus' name. Good night.